Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to be tackling how to get the Materia Maven trophy in the Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC trophy pack. This involves achieving a score of 50,000 points in the Box Buster Challenge, which is in the Shinra building located a little bit into Chapter 2. Here's where to skip quickly through the video to find exactly what you need for this trophy. The times will also be linked in the description below. Alright, let's get one step closer to completion. The first thing you're going to want to check is your weapon and gear. Most people may not check this since it seems to be unnecessary for a minigame. However, the speed with which the boxes are destroyed depends on the overall attack of Yuffie, so it is crucial to make sure you are geared up appropriately. Your weapon of choice should be the Steel Reaper, as it is Yuffie's strongest weapon, and it is very important that you maximize its level up to 6, so that it is at its strongest. For her bangle slot, go with the Firebird armlet, and her necklace slot should be the Supernatural wrist guards, boosting her attack by a further 20%. It isn't necessary to have these exact two bangle and necklace slots. However, just make sure that Yuffie's overall attack stat is 285 or higher, as this will speed up your Box Buster run. Now that you're all geared up, it's time to go over a few tips on how to effectively be quick and use your ATB bars wisely. One of the key ways to increase your speed within the run is to make sure that you are attacking the boxes with Yuffie's correct attack style. Orange boxes are popped quicker with melee attacks, which is done by using square in the controller. Purple boxes are popped quicker with ranged attacks. First hit triangle and then square. The second tip is to dodge after destroying the set of boxes that you've popped. As you can see here, I did the appropriate attack style and then immediately dodged. This helps reset Yuffie's shuriken as it returns to her, so you always know whether you need to toss it by hitting triangle again. It also helps to dodge so you can readjust the camera with your right joystick so you can better aim at the boxes you want to pop. The last tip is to wisely use your ATB bars. The main key is to use Windstorm on the white boxes worth 1,500 points. You can use Windstorm by pressing and holding L1 and then circle. It is very crucial to perform a single range throw first and then use Windstorm. Do not simply hit L1 and Windstorm, and this will be ineffective in destroying those white boxes. Whenever you are approaching 2 ATB bars worth, make sure you do a Windstorm on a nearby white box so the ATB bar can continue to fill up while you are popping lower point boxes. Figuring out which white boxes to pop with your ATB bars will probably take the most time practicing, so don't get discouraged and try to memorize the route as much as possible. Okay, now it's time to get into the pathing of the run. To start, it's important to make sure you pop all the boxes in each room, as you don't want to waste time running back to pop boxes. I'll be telling you how many points you're going to need before leaving each room, as well as the best pathing to take to save time. In the first area, make sure you immediately turn to your right and grab those purple boxes with a ranged attack, and then continue down the hallway you were first facing and use Windstorm on the box blocking the way. Remember to throw the shuriken first with triangle before using Windstorm. Then turn back and hit those other purples and use some melee attacks to kill the remaining boxes in this room. With the attack stat I had on this run, one more hit is required to fully pop the white boxes. You can use a melee or ranged attack to finish those ones off. Make sure you leave the first room with 3,300 points. In the adjoining area, first throw a Windstorm at the boxes in front, then pop the oranges and purples on the side. It's also important to pop the red boxes, as it increases your time by 10 seconds per box. Leave this area with 7,000 points. In the second room, first run in a bit and throw a Windstorm at the white box on the raised platform. This saves you some time, as the Windstorm will pop nearby purples as well. Continue by popping the nearby purple and oranges, and don't forget to throw a ranged attack to finish off the white box in the middle. By now, you will almost have 2 ATB bars, so Windstorm the nearby white and continue to pop the nearby purples before throwing another Windstorm to the far whites. Continue on the path by popping the oranges, grab the time box, pop some more oranges, purples, and end off with the last few oranges. Don't forget to pop the white on the way out. Leave the second room with 16,600 points. In the next adjoining area, make sure you don't miss the white box hiding behind some walls. Pop it with a Windstorm. Use a Windstorm to pop the blocking whites as well. As soon as you walk into the third room, skip the boxes in front of you and run to the sectioned off area directly in front of you. This helps build up your ATB bars to save time on popping those boxes at the front of the room. Once you have an ATB bar, run back to the front and Windstorm the white, popping everything around it as well. Then, run across to the area with the stacked purples and oranges on the left side of the area, first killing the red time box and then using a ranged attack first on the purples, then melee on the oranges. Be mindful of your ATB bars here. As soon as you get 2 bars, first throw a windstorm at the ones outside in the middle and then at the nearby one after finishing off the purples in this section. Finish off the whites in the middle, pop the nearby red box to gain some time, and don't forget the white box in the corner of that first area before moving on. You should leave this room with 34,400 points. In the last room, first pop the blocking whites with a windstorm and ignore the large group of whites in the main area for now, focusing on popping all the red time boxes in the room. Head over to the end of the room, pop the oranges, and then use ranged attacks on the oranges that you can't reach. This is the only area where you will be using ranged attacks on orange boxes. Just keep at it and time your throws to avoid the blocking shields. It might be a bit hard, but you should be fine with 4 to 5 throws. Don't forget to also pop the far time box. This next part requires you to carefully aim at the middle white box before using banishment with L1 and triangle. Make sure you hit the middle box, as it will pop all the nearby whites as well, without you needing to hit them again. The last box to pop is the one protected by the moving shield. Pop it with a ranged windstorm attack, and you should finish off with 50,000 points. Hopefully, you will have more time to spare than I did. The trophy for Materia Maven should pop when you exit the minigame. I hope you all found this helpful. If you did, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more content for getting trophies in your favorite games, hit subscribe. Leave a comment below on what you liked in the video, what you'd like to see me add, or your final end time if you followed along with my pathing. If you'd like to see me get these trophies live, go hit follow on Twitch for AthariaGaming. You can find the links to my Twitch and socials in the description below. Thanks for watching. Happy trophy hunting.